You wake up, walk into the kitchen, and open the refrigerator to make breakfast. Sitting right there in the carton is one of the most controversial foods in modern human history, the egg. If you have diabetes or prediabetes, you have likely been caught in a decades-long tug-of-war of medical advice. In the 1980s and 90s, you were told that eggs, specifically the yolks, were packed with cholesterol and would instantly clog your arteries and damage your heart. So, millions of people switched to bland egg whites or artificial egg beaters. But here is the biological truth that modern endocrinology has finally uncovered. Eating whole eggs is not just safe for diabetics. It is one of the most powerful, biologically active foods you can consume to stabilize your blood sugar, protect your brain, and keep your insulin levels flat. However, if you prepare or pair your eggs the wrong way, you can easily turn this metabolic superfood into a biological disaster. Today, we are going to tear apart the outdated myths and decode the exact, science-backed protocol for how you must eat eggs to keep your blood sugar completely under control. The myth of the yolk. The first and most critical rule of eating eggs as a diabetic is that you must completely stop throwing away the yolk. For years, the yolk was demonized because it contains dietary cholesterol. But your liver already manufactures massive amounts of cholesterol every single day because your brain and your cells physically require it to survive. When you eat cholesterol in an egg, your liver intelligently senses it and simply produces less. Eating dietary cholesterol does not cause a spike in your blood cholesterol. When you throw away the yolk and eat just the egg white, you are making a massive metabolic mistake. The egg white is almost entirely pure protein. While protein is excellent, digesting pure protein without any fat can actually cause a mild insulin response in your body. The yolk contains the highly stable, natural fats that act as a biological speed bump. When you eat the fat and the protein together as nature intended, the fat physically slows down the rate of digestion in your stomach. The nutrients trickle into your bloodstream agonizingly slowly, meaning there is absolutely zero spike in your blood glucose, and your pancreas does not have to panic and pump out excess insulin. Furthermore, the yolk is a nutritional goldmine specifically for diabetics. It contains lutein and zeaxanthin, which are powerful antioxidants that travel directly to your eyes and protect your retinas from diabetic retinopathy. It also contains massive amounts of choline, a nutrient required to maintain the protective myelin sheath around your nerves, directly fighting off diabetic neuropathy in your feet and hands. If you throw away the yolk, you are throwing away the medicine. The carbohydrate pairing trap. The egg itself will never spike your blood sugar. The danger lies entirely in what you put on the plate next to it. This is the single biggest mistake seniors make at the breakfast table. You cook 2 beautiful, whole eggs, but then you pair them with 2 slices of whole wheat toast, a side of hash browns, or a glass of orange juice. Here is the microscopic chemical reaction that happens when you do this. The toast and the juice hit your stomach and immediately turn into simple sugars. Your blood glucose violently spikes. Your pancreas immediately floods your bloodstream with insulin to force that toxic sugar out of your blood. But insulin is not just a sugar-clearing hormone. It is the master fat storage hormone of the human body. Because your insulin is now sky-high from the toast and the juice, your body is biologically forced to take the healthy, natural fats from the egg yolk and lock them away as stored body fat, often accumulating directly in your liver and your belly. The toast completely hijacked the egg. To eat eggs correctly, you must divorce them from processed carbohydrates. Instead of toast, pair your eggs with half of a sliced avocado. The massive dose of potassium and fiber in the avocado perfectly complements the protein of the egg. Or, lay your eggs over a bed of sautéed spinach or leftover roasted vegetables from the night before. By replacing the bread with fiber and healthy fats, you keep your insulin levels flat, allowing your body to use the egg for clean, sustained energy rather than storing it as fat. The cooking oil catastrophe. The third rule dictates exactly what happens in your frying pan. You can take a perfectly healthy, blood sugar stabilizing egg and completely ruin its biological profile by cooking it in the wrong oil. Most people coat their pans in industrial seed oils, like canola oil, vegetable oil, or soybean oil, because they are cheap and heavily marketed as heart-healthy. As we have discussed before, these industrial seed oils are highly unstable polyunsaturated fats. When you heat them in a frying pan, they severely oxidize. They break down into toxic compounds that drive massive systemic inflammation. For a diabetic, inflammation is the ultimate enemy because inflammation physically blocks your cells from responding to insulin. To protect the structural integrity of the egg, you must cook it in a highly stable, heat-resistant fat. Use a teaspoon of pure, grass-fed butter, ghee, or cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil. These fats do not break down under normal cooking temperatures. If you want to bypass cooking fats altogether, poaching your eggs or hard-boiling them are perfect, inflammation-free methods that leave the delicate nutrients of the yolk completely intact. Beware the hidden sugar sauces. The final trap happens right before you take your first bite. You have cooked the whole egg, you skipped the toast, you used healthy butter, and then you ruin the entire plate by covering the eggs in ketchup. Standard commercial ketchup is essentially a tomato-flavored syrup. A single tablespoon can contain a full teaspoon of high-fructose corn syrup or refined cane sugar. Because ketchup is a liquid, that sugar requires zero digestion. It absorbs directly through the lining of your stomach and spikes your blood sugar almost instantly. The same goes for sweet relishes or honey-baked hams served alongside your eggs. If you need flavor, you must use biological enhancers that actually improve your insulin sensitivity rather than destroying it. Use hot sauce or a dash of cayenne pepper. The capsaicin in the peppers naturally dilates your blood vessels and improves circulation. Cover your eggs in black pepper and turmeric, which act as powerful anti-inflammatory agents. Or simply rely on the rich, natural flavor of a perfectly cooked, runny yolk mixed with a pinch of sea salt. The ultimate breakfast anchor. Managing diabetes is not about starving yourself. It is about understanding how to anchor your metabolism for the day. What you eat for your very first meal dictates your hormonal rhythm for the next 12 hours. If you start your day with a bowl of oatmeal, cereal, or fruit, you are stepping onto a blood sugar roller coaster that will leave you exhausted, craving sugar, and fighting high monitor readings by 2 p.m. But when you eat 2 or 3 whole eggs, cooked in real butter, paired with an avocado, and completely devoid of refined carbohydrates, you are dropping a massive biological anchor. The dense protein and fat provide profound satiety. You will not feel hungry for hours. Your blood sugar will remain a flat, steady line. Your pancreas gets to rest, and your cells finally have the chemical permission they need to start burning your stored body fat for fuel. Stop fearing the egg. Reclaim your breakfast. Keep the yolks, throw out the seed oils, banish the toast, and let this incredible, natural food do exactly what it was designed to do. Nourish your brain, protect your nerves, and keep your blood sugar perfectly under control.